everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Demon.
SWV Music. So guys, my guy Chris Brown is back in the news again. And hopefully this is cap, but it sounds like it could be true. There is a podcast called We in the Miami Podcast or some stuff like that. And there was a young lady talking about her experience with Chris Brown, right? And she was saying that she really wasn't cool with Chris Brown. And well, why is that? Well, she met Chris Brown. Everything was cool. It was at a party. And, you know, she was enamored to be around him. But, you know, when she wasn't trying to do something, drum roll, please. Get out. Bia. Got kicked out. Now, what I'll do right now is we'll play this particular clip so you can hear it for yourself, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
How many girls do you think Chris Brown has smashed in his whole career?
Maybe 10,000.
Really?
Yes,
Damn.
nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not cool with him. Like,
Me either.
I chilled with him once, and
Oh, you chill with Chris?
He tried me, but he just kind of said, like, "Bitch, if you ain't fucking or sucking, get the fuck out."
Oh,
But that's regular.
Damn, Chris said if you ain't sucking or fucking, get the
but
fuck
Stunner,
out.
A lot of people think the lyrics in the songs are fake. Like when you're talking about Chris Brown, Future, Gunna, Young Thug, they telling the truth, my nigga. Like when they say if you ain't freaking, we ain't speaking, that's real. When French say she ain't busting over, call the Uber back.
Have you ever been at a party and you saw this happen? Like some chicks were
What?
there,
Yes.
and Chris Brown or one of these guys
I've
was
had
like,
girls removed from a party because they lied to me and said that they was DTF. And when they got to the fucking party where all the celebrities at, they wanted to act regular. I'm like, yo, security, can you tell them to leave? Period.
So the girls at these parties with Chris Brown, do they have to like smash the homies, or what is the rule?
Hell yeah.
I got a dude mentality, so I feel them, and that's why I don't blame them. But it's like, if your homeboy is ugly, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take one for the team.
So guys, you heard what they had to say. Now, I want to kind of, talk about this with, high value men. Because a lot of women that are, in certain areas, they want to date, rappers. They want to date entertainers. They want to date rich men. And what's the reason that they do it? Well, because of this. Because either you're going to do it or you're going to get out. That's all. Either you're going to do it or you're going to get out. Okay? And it sounds harsh, but these are the rules. And they might not call you back either way, but these are the rules. And women are shooting for guys like this. This is what they want. This is who they want to be with. But the reality is that these guys have so many different options. They don't have time to be dealing with you. And see, this is what we need to talk about when it comes to guys who do very well. Because a lot of these ladies were not there for these guys before they became famous. You didn't care about these dudes. All right. Now these dudes have all this money. These dudes have all this opportunity. And you expect that one of these guys is just going to choose you because you're special. Like just out of everybody, I'm going to choose you. And the reality is it doesn't work that way. Okay. Especially with entertainers, actors, stuff like that. It's my way or the highway. And if you don't like it, get out. It's simple. And the average guy might not be able to say it like that because the average guy can't replace you. The average guy's going to have a hard time replacing ladies. He's sentimental to, how women feel. Even though many women are not sentimental how guys feel. But the higher you go up the ladder, the more you're going to find out how expendable that some ladies really are these guys. And I know that we've been talking about this in the black manosphere communities or red pill communities or whatever you want to call it. We've been talking like, oh, you're trying to shame women to settle for less. You're trying to shame women to settle for less. You want women to accept this when they are really worth more than that. You black men are trying to get women to settle for this and that. Okay, well, when you want more than what you have, and you deal with guys who have more options than what you have, what do you expect? That's my question. What do you expect? Now, every man's not going to treat you like that, right? Where, you know, if you're DTF or whatever, but pretty much it could be anything. Oh, you keep me on, you read my text? Oh, okay. You flaked on a date? You're gone. You're out. It's not a game. Okay? This is not me being mean. You're absolutely out. God forbid you're, you know, like in Atlanta? You're in Miami? A place like that, and the guy is already in the network, and you're gonna give this guy some crap? Bye. Especially if you don't really know you like that, meet you on Tinder, you're gonna give him some talk back or whatever. It ain't got to be the whole Chris Brown thing. God won't even waste his time even responding back to you. It's not even worth responding to. It's not even worth that. Getting upset about it. Not even worth it. It's not worth it. And again, a guy is more confident at that level that, hey, you're here today, going tomorrow, another woman will be here the next time. Simple as that. These guys have a lot more power in their choices than what women give them credit for. I think what women believe is that as they look to go up, that these men relatively are going to be still as nice as they go up. Now, let me just say this. Some of these guys will, because every man's not a ladies' man, right? So, you know, you might get a guy who's making, let's say, $500,000 a year. Now, is he going to have maybe the same proclivities as a rapper, entertainer? Maybe not. That might be untrue. But does that guy understand that he has some availability if he's, you know, somewhat in shape, he takes care of himself? Yes. And so you think that because it's you and you want to date a guy like that, that, you know, relatively he's going to still be available. No, that guy knows what he can do. He knows what he's worth. Okay. And he's just not going to be like, oh yeah, you know, you are so special. I'm going to wait 90 days or whatever. I'm going to be a father to your kids. Like, the guy's not even going to waste his time even talking back to you. What for? Like, he won't even waste his time. Most guys who are like that don't even waste their time because there's so much opportunity out there, so many good looking women out there, and then they can do it for like long periods of time. Like, these guys have been like this for like 15 years. They've dealt with women for like 15 years. The guys that women are chasing after, these women, they don't care anything about them. Guys like Chris Brown, guys like Young Thug. And the reality is that it's not as bad, but you get a guy making $500,000 a year, you get a guy making $1 million a year, you get these top guys, like, listen, these guys are not going to have the same thirst for you that a guy making 50 grand or 100 grand. That's not going to happen. Guys are in different cities like that. They're in different countries all the time. They're not going to take that off of you. They're just not. Now, they might not be as harsh as what Chris Brown is saying in this thing, like, get the fuck out, but you're not even going to get there. Like, hey, if we haven't agreed that, you know, when you come over here, it's going down, like, you know, and if you play that one time and you leave, he might get you Uber. He won't call you back. For what? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.